Great vlog. Great vlog. Fun vlog. I know I say this every week, replay crew, but this was a good one. This was a fun one. Great Instagram bans at the end, honestly. Had a little bit of mail. It was kind of exciting mail. We had a really good liquid tasting, and I had no choice. We had to talk about Texas. The things that are going on in Texas right now with cannabis and hemp and Delta 8 and then a ban and then a veto of a ban, and then the Supreme Court said no, the ban is actually in place right now, and now there's lawsuits going on. They have handled hemp and cannabis the worst, the absolute worst maybe in the whole country, but at least right now in the whole state of Texas is handling it the worst. Anyway, thank you for being here, you guys. It's the vlog. Appreciate you. Sound off in those comments down below. And yeah, let's go. Look, the vlog's already started. This might be a little bit loud. I apologize.
Because Nick told me to.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, hey.
Clucking the chowds. Clucking the chowds. Clucking the chowds.
Oh, I don't know why I decided to do 3. It was completely unnecessary to do 3 clucking the chowds, but I felt like we were missing some clucking the chowds. Pow! Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome and mother trucking hello. Today is Thursday, right? Which means it's vlog day. Yeah. Mother Truckin' Vlog Day. You found it. You're in the right spot. Mother Truckin' Silk Pump just gifting subs like a boss right out of the gate. Before the stream even starts, he's gifting subs. But what up, K-Stereo? What up, Ben? What up, Trey? What up, Tim? I see you, advocate for liberty. What up, Marky Boy? What up, Ben? What up, Dee Dee? What up? It's Trevor. I think that person's name is Trevor. I have actually no way of knowing that 100%, but it's probably Trevor. What up, Voorhees? What up, Voorhees? What up, Dean T? What up, Tokugawa? What up, Ghost Dog? Hello to Ghost Dog in Poland. What up, Jay Mervin? What up, Dion? What up, Hey, it's Allie? What up, Jeremy V? A Dickie Mo? Hell yeah. Even Face Meat's here. Even Steak Sandwich is here. The Joker is here. Hell yeah, Steve-O. Hell yeah, Cody Taylor. Hell yeah, Stunner. It's that STX Stunner. Hey, hang as long as you want. You're always welcome to hang for as little or as long as you want. There is a Nico. There is a Nico on the dog bed. She's been begging me for the last 15 minutes for dinner, and I keep telling her it's too early. It's too early. It's too early. But at least she's like asking for food. She wants food. She's kept it all down. I'm having a very good time with that. I'm perfectly happy with that. Perfectly acceptable with that. But let me give you a real quick rundown as far as what's going on, what's coming up tonight. It should be a full-on action-packed vlog. I have some opening announcements. I've got a beer right in front of me. We're going to talk about some things I've been vaping. We're going to talk about some things you've been vaping. Do I have any Cracklegasms? Yeah, I got 2. Damn it. All right. Well, listen, we got 2 Cracklegasms. We have a head-to-head Cracklegasm tonight. We got 2 Cracklegasms as a head-to-head Cracklegasm. I could grab a couple more. I could grab at least 2 more, but we'll see how that goes. We're going to talk about some of the things I saw this week. We're going to do some retro vaping. Yeah. We're going to do some news. I think we're going to talk about Texas. I really want to talk about Texas. The parallels going on right now between certain industries is, mind-blowing. The parallels going on right now between cannabis and kratom and vaping they're all on the same path. They're all going through the same rigmarole that vaping went through. It's unbelievable. We're going to have to talk about it. Ghost Dog, here's the thing, Ghost Dog, I'll give your dog 10. Maybe 11 because of the goggles. That's cool. Thank you, Marky Boy. I very appreciate that. Every time she has a pancreatitis flare-up, it just takes her down, a little bit harder every single time because she just keeps, she keeps aging. She's 14. And she's got chronic pancreatitis, so we do everything we can for Schneeko to make sure she's happy and healthy and comfortable. That's the thing. With all, any animal or dog I've ever had, I just don't want them to be in any sort of pain. That's unacceptable to me. I'm not gonna, I don't want, I just don't want her in any pain. And it seems like she's doing pretty good these days. So I'm just gonna take it. Oh, mail. Yeah. Let's see. We'll do news. We'll do mail. I have one package, literally just one package this week, but next week it's probably going to be a flood because things arrive at my mailbox, you see, and I didn't get to my mailbox because of Lollapalooza last week, you see. So next week is going to be the heavy mail week. This week is going to be the chill singular package. Yeah, the CBD would most likely work really well. It just I have to check over the ingredients, I have to just check over the ingredients just to make sure. We got her on a real strict diet, but all right, so that's what we got coming up. We're going to do some mail. We got a liquid tasting for sure, and we got some favorite Ernst to Garum bands, most likely for sure. But here, I have some opening announcements. I wrote down Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell hasn't been seen in 40 days. That's fine. That's normal, right? We should all of our politicians should be at least over 80, right? Maybe over 85. So they can go to the hospital and we don't hear from them for 40 days. Man, in the 90s, we had reporters that would, report things. And journalists, like investigative journalists who could have figured out if Mitch McConnell was still alive or not. I'm going to China, dude. I'm going to China. It's going to severely affect the vlog for 1 week. I'm only going to be in China for 2 days, but it's like I have to take an entire week to get there and an entire week to get back. So next week, well, that's conflict. Next week is normal vlog. The 14th, normal ass vlog. The 21st, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be coming back from China that day. So I'll remind everybody again next week. I know this doesn't really super affect anybody's day-to-day schedule, but for the vlog viewers who like to enjoy the vlog, I'd like you to be update with the schedule. But I'll remind you again next week. But I'm going to China, dude. I'm going to China. First time in my YouTube career that I'm going to China, despite working with China and doing business with China the whole time. I've never been, and I'm stoked. I'm stoked to go. Still just waiting on my visa application, but I'm going to China, and it's definitely going to affect the schedule. Yeah, it's 2 days. I'm spending more time in the plane than I'm spending in China. It takes you 2 days to get there, and then I'm going to be in China for 2 days, and then it takes 2 days to come back. So most of my China trip is going to be on an airplane. On an airplane. Coach to China. Let's think about that. It's going to be good times. I think it's going to be good times. I'm looking forward to it. How does everybody feel about bananas, just in general? We feeling pretty good about bananas today? All right. Good. How we feel about Sleep Token these days? Still a little rough there. Turnstile rules, though. I'm adding that to the lineup. I got to see Turnstile at Lollapalooza and Turnstile rules. Turnstile's always ruled. I just have discovered Turnstile within like the last 5 years, but Turnstile has always ruled. So we're going to say that Turnstile rules every vlog now. And we're bulldozing Big Bend National Park. That's crazy. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. We took a national park and we're bulldozing it to put roads because migrants come through this one little area in Big Bend. And so they're like, well, we're going to close down the national park. We're going to bulldoze it down just in case. So that's fun. Love that. Don't even know what we're trying to conserve anymore. Love that. China. Yeah, I think that's all the opening announcements I had. Turnstile. Yes. Sleep Token. Less than yes. And where the hell ass is Mitch McConnell? Maybe he's drinking a beer. Hey, we got a Prairie Artisan Ales tonight. It's just called Lil Nap. That's all. Just a little nap. Big cat, big purple cat, possibly from space. Big purple cat on an island. Big purple cat skiing. Big purple cat taking a little nap. Big purple cat fighting a dragon. Big purple cat fighting a dragon. And then a big purple cat walking across fire or something like that. I don't know what the lore of Big Purple Cat is, but I just had to pick up Big Purple Cat. It's called Little Nap. This is a sour ale. A sour. I willingly, of my own volition, bought a sour, which is wildly out of character for me. But I bought it because it says sour ale with blackberry and lime. And I have been cranking away so hard on that blackberry lime or that blackberry lemonade that the flavor profile of this absolutely stuck out to me. Sour ale with blackberry and lime, 6% ABV, 12 fluid ounces. You know, I'm pretty sure Mitch McConnell's dead. If I had to guess, Usually, it's not it's not difficult to get proof of life, or a little video of Mitch McConnell just going, I'm fine. Okay, I mean, I might believe that. I'm okay. Mitch McConnell, I'm fine. Okay. Any proof of life? No? 40 days? 40 days? 40 days he hasn't been seen in public, and he still holds office. Right now it feels like Kentucky doesn't have any representation. Breaking news. Mitch McConnell died tomorrow. Yeah, there's been a lot of people predicting that. This is going to be a glorious color. Yeah. I'll try to get some of this foam out of here. Yeah. Now that's how you pour a sour, baby. You see that skill? you see that skill? You see that foam? Poon Sauce McNasty, my dude. Hey, love you, man. What do you think of the head on that? Poon Sauce, what do you think? It's pretty good? Pretty good? Too much. Too much foam. Too much foam is what they say. Let's see. Let me search for this real quick. Prairie Artisan Lil Nap. Oh, Lil Nap. Prairie Artisan Ales. This is so I don't end up with, bubble guts. Beer carbonation undeniably gives me just bubble guts. Long pour for Mitch, yeah. Long pour for Mitch. We call this the Mitch McConnell special. We call this the McConnell topper. Yeah. 3 days no show, no call for, yeah. 3 days no call, no show, and you're fired where I work, yeah. Same. 3 days no call, no show? Like, what if on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I just disappeared? No called, no showed on Tuesday, no call, no showed on Wednesday, no call, no showed on Thursday. It's like people texting me. Whoever has my number, Corey will text me. Jeremy V might text me and go, where are you? Just no response. That would be weird, right? You would think that's weird. And that's only 3 days, and I'm not even a politician. Anywho, cheers. Cheers, vloggers. Cheers. I hope you got something delicious next to you, baby. Hi, hello to you. That's very sour. That's a little, It's a little sour. That's a little sour for me, even. I've been trying to get more into sours because everybody just loves them. This one is very sour. Blackberry forward. I'm going to have to search for the lime characteristic in this because all I can taste is sour raspberry. It's delicious. Just very sour. It's an acquired taste, I'm pretty sure. You got your wife next to you? She's oh, I love that. That's so sweet, Trey. That's so sweet. A Dr. Pepperless vlog day. This aggression will not stand, man. No, Shiniko, it's not. I know. I'm sorry. I got Shiniko's hopes up. I stood up. And she's going to come lumbering back here so disappointed in me. I know. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shiniko. Just give me a second. I'm going to get through this beer. And then we're going to, we'll check in with Kitchen Guy. When we're checking in with Kitchen Guy, I'll feed you blackberry lemonade. This is the pairing that I wanted to do in the store. When I saw this blackberry lime sour, I thought blackberry lemonade, this is going to be flawless. This is just going to be without flaw. Without flaw. Hey, good to see you, Sesh Saucy. Yeah, it's great. Great. Wow, great. Wow, good, very good, and great. That is delightful. The raspberry pops through so much harder when it's vaped with a raspberry lemonade. This is an unbelievable pairing. Cheers. Let's do it again. I mean, that's actually incredible. That's going to go. I need to write this one down. What's the date today? August 6th, 2026. This is a good one. Lil Nap plus OG slash FDH for the win. That is a damn good pairing. These flavors complement each other so well. So well. Beautiful. 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 I know, Schneeko. Okay, Schneeko. Let's eat dinner. Let's eat dinner. And while we get the dogs dinner, we, as in the royal we, as in you and I together, are going to check in with Kitchen Guy. I think I have the right one loaded up. Now that we got a beer coursing through our veins. Amazing. Yeah, let's check in. I'll feed the dogs. Let's check in with Kitchen Guy right now. He's got some, he stole everything. He stole everything except the only thing that matters, you know? He stole everything. Let's check it out. We're going to dip in with Kitchen Guy. Let's feed the dogs. Take it away, Kitchen Guy. Go. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from sore and tired Kitchen Guy. Yeah. Here's the thing. You know, I do steal everything that's cool. I steal a lot of cool stuff. First things first, here's just what I've been vaping out here. There's two pods. I got an Argus G4 Mini, and I have a Cross 7. Is this the Cross 7? I got a Cross 7. I'm only at 500 puffs on this, and this coil head doesn't feel like it's going to make it to 1,000, but look, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I also have that new iDot RBA Monarchy Thundercloud 3.7 millimeter airflow restricted direct lung. This is Prickly Smooth. Yep. Remember Prickly? I found a bottle. I actually found 2 bottles of Prickly Smooth in a 6 milligram. I didn't know that this was the liquid I needed this week. It's so good. It is crazy good. I can't get over how good this liquid is. It's the Sun-Kissed Fruit Gems. It's the Sun-Kissed Fruit Gems. It's the grapefruit flavored Sun-Kissed Fruit Gems in my mouth. Give it to me, summer flavors. Shut up, dude. It's so good. I get bummed out seeing this Mexican Cola Easy Dripper bottle just shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking, but I've been vaping a lot of it. It's in a Re3 coil, the Recoil 3 on top of the red Matterhorn with the red drip tip, the red on black on red on black. It's visually very appealing to me, but it happens to vape awesome. Dude, those Matterhorn mechs just hit so good. It's simply too good. Delightful. I also, once again, have a very super secret thing I can't show you, but this week it's on top of the Steam Crave Quad 18650 Titan. Also with the Mexican Cola there. Shut up. Tasting great. Basically feels like series. That's wild. It's a 0.11 at 4 volts. Yeah. Give it to me, put it in my face, bury me in vapor. And then I guess the last thing that I got out here while I'm doing all my really important work, including, Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. There's a lot of YouTube happening out here. I'm lunch guy too, so YouTube. But anyway, Nitrous Pocket Summer. Nitrous Pocket Summer, Nitrous Pocket Summer. This is the new Century Mods RDA that I can't ever remember the name of. Son of a bitch. It's not even printed on the bottom. What the hell is the name of this RDA? This is the name of an RDA I cannot remember. But it's been 17 years of remembering RDA names. God. And they're all weird, They're all weird names for RDAs. Oh, this is the layer cake. Yeah, okay. It's the Versailles. I got a 0.49 single coil in here, 33 watts, Nitrous Pocket Summer, FDH OG, the Blackberry Lemonade, Peak. This is peak vaping. Even the crackle. So tasty, so wildly satisfying, that really crunchy crackle. I also was thinking the other night that if cloud chasing had been invented in 2024, it would have been called vapor maxing, and I hate that. I can't get enough of this Blackberry Lemonade. That's too good. It's simply too good. But that's me. That's what I got. Kitchen guy. An air fryer rack. Whatever. At least I got some Tron water and, literally the best vapes in the house. If you think there's a living room couch guy, that's hilarious. That's comedy. I don't even think I've gone in the living room this week, even to sit down or even to look for something. I haven't even gone in the living room. Our living room is becoming, that room. When you used to go visit your grandparents, you go to their house. You're like, what's behind that door? They're like, that's the living room. We don't ever go in there. I basically just live in the kitchen. I am kitchen guy. I am kitchen guy. I sometimes like to imagine that kitchen guy's severed, So kitchen guy only exists in this seat and he never gets to go in the backyard. He can see the backyard, but as soon as he stands up from this seat, it's like, he becomes, office guy again. And office guy gets to go outside, and office guy gets to go in the pool. But every time office guy sits here, it's like, and then suddenly I'm severed, and it's kitchen guy. That wouldn't be the worst existence, sitting in front of an iPad with all the best vapes in the house. But I haven't even had any shed time. It's just morning time. Okay, that's all. Hey guys, thank you for everything that you do for kitchen guy, and I'm going to throw it right back to the other guy that we all know as well. This office guy. Take it away, office guy. Go. Oh, okay. Thank you, kitchen guy. Wow, you're so polite these days, kitchen guy, despite stealing everything awesome. As far as me, what I have, since kitchen guy stole most everything, it's the Voopoo Drag H40. It's a 6 milligram liquid in here that I really, really like. It's wildly reliable. It's got great flavor. It's got great battery life. This has become my... I can take this out to the pool and I don't care if it falls over or if it falls off the coffee table or if it, it's kind of like a little bit of a beater mod, but it's just performing. Cloud Nerds is in that. We got some Lady Liberty Huckleberry Cream Cheese Danish inside the Orion 2 with the ARC system on the inside from Mission 15. That's a Joe Sturdy Ultem. Sorry, not Ultem. That's obviously Peak. Peak drip tip. I've been having a weird time with my Orion. Because I want to run this coil at 26 watts because that's where it's best. I get a little bit of warmth. I get a little bit of crackle. I get a lot of good flavor. For some reason, and I don't know why this is happening, if I set this down for a while and the screen locks and I come back to it, my wattage is adjusted down to 20 watts every single time. And I pick it up and I'm like, what the hell's going on? That's too weak. Why is it at 20 watts? So I turn it back up to 26 watts. Vape it, vape it, vape it. Set it back down. Defaults back to 20 watts every single time. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know if anybody else has had this problem, but I consistently want to run this at 26 watts, but I'm constantly adjusting it. I can't complain about the vape, though. That's actually incredible. Actually incredible. The 6 milligram Huckleberry, hitting. Oxford V Prime. Oxford V Prime with the Alexa RBA. I'm getting busting crackle. Cloud Nerds is also in this as well. Did I include Cloud Nerds in my summer liquids on Instagram? I don't think I did. I should have, though, because this is delicious. Is that like a known issue, though, Cody Taylor, with the Orions dropping their wattage like that? That seems so very weird to me. Boom! Koyuki. Look at this. Koyuki Ditto. Love. I love this liquid. I genuinely, between this and the Blackberry Lemonade, I can't get enough. These have been my two, if you want to narrow it down to two big summer flavors. It's the Ditto. It's the OG. I can't get over how much I like this liquid. Actually unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to function now, knowing that this liquid exists and knowing there's a finite amount of it in the world and in my life. This is like, I don't know, this and it's like this, between this and OG, it's like, what's the new pony on acid? I can't decide which one I'm into more. What up, C-Trip? Have you tried Coyote's Vapors Ditto? Because it's unbelievable. It's only an issue with the OG Orion too. Oh, man. Your Orion 2 Pro has never silly goosed you on wattage. This one constantly does it, but it's only done it with this RBA on the inside. When I was using the Joe Sturdy titanium one in here, 0 issues. Wattage stayed perfect, consistent every single time. So bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. But that's really it. The stack is still set up, but I haven't been hitting it. That mesh RDA still set up, but I haven't been hitting it. The liquid tasting from Tuesday is still set up, but have not been hitting that. Net tobaccos, we mixed up some, what was it? The Chèvre? Where'd I put that little tiny bottle of tobacco liquid? It's still got to be over here. I can't find it. The Chèvre naturally extracted tobacco has been in this pod for a few days. I just keep vaping it despite it tasting wildly like a cigarette. Tobacco flavors, man, that's weird. It's not quite like a burning cigarette. I've only been able to vape that at like, I don't know, sometimes people have like a daytime vape and then a nighttime vape and then like a desserty type of vape, and they vape it at different times during the day. That net tobacco liquid reminds me so much of smoking actual tobacco that I reserve it for like an evening time or if I'm having coffee in the morning and I go out on the back patio, that's coming with me, because coffee and the taste of tobacco in the fresh morning, that's when it feels like I should be vaping a net tobacco. I don't think I could do it all the time. It's very intense. Nose rip it. And I will not. I will not. Yeah, this is the goat tobacco, I believe. The goat tobacco. It had hints of goat. Hints of goat. Yeah, I used to love a cherry tobacco. I used to love an apple tobacco a lot. I've enjoyed a lot of tobacco flavors in my vaping time. This is far and away one of the most unique, rich, like deep tobacco flavors ever that I've ever had ever. And that's me. And it's a lot of stuff, you know? I just continuously set up stuff, and that's just the story of my life. I like setting up vape gear. I've built a whole stream around just my joy of setting up vape gear. Every Tuesday we fiddle, and it's spectacular. Yeah, they're still bulldozing Big Bend, and that's super bummer. Here, let's have some head-to-head Cracklegasm. Would you like to do some head-to-head Cracklegasms? I can't believe I only have 2. Hang on. This aggression will not stand. Let me grab one more, because, yeah, dysentery. There's a... Damn. There was a person sending some videos, and they won't, here, look. They load for some reason. If I try to open it, it gives me this nice warning that says, this document, .mov, could not be opened because the file isn't compatible with QuickTime Player. And all I can think is, QuickTime Player invented .mov files. MOV files didn't exist before QuickTime Player, and now MOV files aren't compatible with QuickTime Player? Okay, that's great. So I had 2 that showed up that way. Let me try to... I don't think I'm going to be able to find the exact ones anymore. Here, let's do this one. This one looks old. No. Let me grab 2 more. And Trayton. Is that Trey? There's a Trayton email. Hang on. Wow, I really thought I had this lined up. But apparently MOV files aren't really MOV files anymore. You know what I love about technology? That it works so well and so consistently. I've never had a problem with my phone, ever. I've never had a problem with my Mac, ever. I've never had a problem with chat bots or web pages or my TV. Never. Never had a problem with my Apple TV. Never, ever. It's never frozen on me. It's never done that. I miss DVD players, I miss DVD players. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Unacceptable. I know, that is my boomer moment. It's totally my boomer moment. I just, there was a time when tech was really exciting. And I don't even remember what that feels like to be excited about tech anymore. Like I used to religiously watch Marquez, MKBHD, because he had all the newest tech, everything you would ever want. And I was just glued to his YouTube channel. And I was so it seemed so just a vision of the future. We have all this cutting edge technology and everyone's excited about tech and, your phones that fold open. And now you got a little bit bigger of a screen on your phone. It's cool, right? And then at some point, everything became annoying. All tech became annoying. And the only tech that I cared about was like RDAs, which is barely tech. It's like the lowest form of tech possible. It's just machined metal parts. Vape stuff, hell yeah. I'll never not be excited about that. But like tech in general, it's so, I don't know. It seems like such a chore now. It's so boring. It just doesn't seem fun anymore. Remember when tech seemed fun and exciting? There was exciting things going on. Oh, okay. We got some sea moose crackle. All right. I spelled your name wrong, Simios. All right, well, let's do that. And now,
America, this is you. America, this is you.
yep, mechs don't fail. Mech, you're big on banana technology? Yeah. They've been doing some interesting things in the field of banana technology recently. Have you been reading about those banana cams? Crazy shit. Now, we do have some crackles. Let's start off with the most recent one we got, which is Simios. Let's hear some Simios crackle. Look at that. White drip tip, white recoil 3 on top of a white hexome. That's badass. That's badass. Yeah, exactly, Ern. The more tech that they put into vapes, the less I like them. Absolutely. It's why Bluetooth biometric age verification on a pod is terrible. That is the stupidest, most brain dead shit ever, that they thought that would somehow be successful. When I can rebuild an RDA to any specifications I want, vape it whenever I want with whatever liquid I want. When that's an option, how on earth would someone go, oh, you know what? I will. I think I'm going to get into that Bluetooth biometric age verification pods. That sounds like something I want to be a part of. Said nobody ever. Said nobody ever. Sea Moose. Let's check it. Let's hear this crackle. That is the Marshmallow Man recoil setup. I love it. I love everything about it. It's even a white button. See? Whoops. Yeah. That sounds like... Yep. That's the RDA crunch. It's the crunch. It's the lettuce in a hydraulic press, but I think that's just what RDAs do when we're trying to get crackle out of them. All my RDAs do that. It sounds the same. It's very nice to vape. You feel it a lot. It's just not impressive to hear into a microphone necessarily. It sounds like the sizzle crunch. That's the sizzle crunch. Ye olde tearing celery. Birdman. Tearing celery. Yep. I want to vape that, though. That sounds wildly satisfying to vape. What's up, Rainbow Sheep Labs? Chillin'. It's probably going to vape a lot like this, which is, I mean, very enjoyable, Simus. Very enjoyable. Let's hear the vape down one more time. Do you think so, Steve-O? That's an interesting. It's an interesting hypothesis I have never thought of before. That sometimes certain file formats condense the audio and change the sound of the crackle. That's That's mind-blowing. I have never even thought about that. But that's completely possible. Yep, violent hissing. Violent hissing. All right, violent hissing. Let's do, Optimus Prime would sometimes dip into our chat here. And Optimus Prime happened to send in a Cracklegasm. Says, greetings, human. Hereby my submission of what humans call a Cracklegasm. See you in the stream, Optimus Prime. Well, I got no further details other than that looks like a Dead Rabbit 3, only because it's engraved. Dead Rabbit 3, RTA, I have never got to try. Hot water on asphalt. Dicky Mo, that is a good comparison. It happens, uploading Crackle videos for Facebook, notorious for doing that. Really? Really? Oh, Eifer. Oh, shit, Eifer. Good to see you, Eifer. Hope you're doing well, man. That's a very serviceable crackle, dude. There's a better one back here. Crunchy. Sounds like hail. I like this crackle. I like that crunch. I really like that crunch. That's an awesome Dead Rabbit right there. See, I don't think I ever tried the Dead Rabbit RTA version 3. This is good. This is 9. This is like a 9 out of 10 crackle. Yeah, rain on a corrugated steel roof, Dalton. Aggressive rain. It is crunchy. It is crunchy. Crunchy with an O. That airflow sounds loud as hell, though. You didn't like the Dead Rabbit 3? Gaming's Vapor? That airflow sounds rough. I like this crackle. Optimus Prime, that's a damn hell-ass good crackle. It's crunchy where it needs to be crunchy. It sounds like rain on a steel tin roof. What is that even? That's not even a thing. Corrugated steel roof. Well done, Optimus Prime. Well done. But wait, there's more. I got Justin B here. First build in the new 6 Prime after having to buy a replacement due to some idiot, me, washing my positive insulator down the drain, attempting to wash an egregious amount of machine oil out of my first. Coil, 2737, dual core alien, 27 inside, 37 outside. Okay, Justin. I love a good 6 Prime crackle. Yeah. That's out of control. That's what I have. It's like the exact same tone. We have the same crackle, dude, in the same device, bro. Same. It's the same. Damn, hell-ass good crackle. That's an insane crackle. You know what? I know what this crackle feels like. Same crackle. This wins. This wins, obviously. I'm biased. That's a damn ass same crackle. But that's not my thumb. You can tell that's not my thumb, right? Focus. Right? My thumb is different than that thumb. Am I too yellow? Why does that skin tone look so normal and fleshy and mine's so yellow? Am I yellow every vlog? Well, I don't like that. I mean, Justin's going to win, so I don't even see how Cody Taylor could possibly compete. But Cody Taylor is going to possibly compete. Daniel LaRusso's going to fight. Daniel LaRusso's going to fight. Dum, dum, dum. What a great movie. Remember The Karate Kid? It was a great movie. Daniel LaRusso's going to fight. All right, Cody Taylor. Is that an abyss? Rocking an abyss, bro. It's out of control. Yeah, GrimmGreen is Grim Yellow. Grim Ultim. Less impressive vape down, but popcorn. I mean, that sounds like popcorn. That's like the crackliest crackle of the crackles of crackling. This is a good crackle. Okay, that's a good crackle too. I kind of like this one a little bit more. The grudge. It is grudgy. It is grudgy. Hey, what up, Stolen Time? Chilling, bro. Listen to this crackle. Okay, Cody. Okay. I could see that. That's a really good crackle. That's a damn hell ass good crackle. I got one more from Trayton. Whoops. Trayton. Let's shrink it down a little bit. Jeez. Not sure what that is, but looks like an RDA. Let's see what Trayton has to offer. Low and slow. Yeah. What was it? What was that? Mav? Was that Mav in there? Yeah. That's from an RDA. Okay. I mean, it's a little bit crunchy, isn't it? It's a little bit lettuce. But look at that vape coming out the drip tip. That's so rad. That's really what I'm impressed by. That and the vape coming out the airflow. You can see it's aggressive. It's an aggressive crackle. Peak RDA crackle. Peak Rada crackle. I don't think we're going to ever get an RDA that's going to crackle like a, like an Orion or like a small chambered RTA. Sounds like my crackle. Sounds like this RDA crackle. What? Think you got back into archery after 25 years and you saw a video where someone made an arrowhead out of Delrin? Of course, that was on a crossbow bolt, but it still performed really surprisingly well. Delrin. Well, who knew? Our favorite material in vaping. We've had RDAs. You just don't remember. I can send you one right now. Crackly RDA. Yeah, we've had, if I remember correctly, This one. This is a Frank. This is a Frank Rada. See, that sounds very similar. Thought I had more Franks. It's J-Bab. Trying to look for RDA in the thumbnail picture. That's good. That's good. Okay, here's a Frank. That's pretty poppy. That's pretty poppy. Frank. That's pretty poppy. All right, let me check my DMs from Stivo. Oh, God, everybody's thumbnail changed. Everybody's picture changed. We're all bananas now. All right, let's see this. Whoops. That's a very crackly RDA. Steve-O, that's textbook. That is textbook crackle. Okay, that is a good crackle. Okay, Steve-O, that's a good crackle. That's a good crackle. It's like this one is still... It's hard to beat that 6 prime. Cody Taylor came close. Okay, yeah. The tone. It's the tone. It's the tone. It's the tone of the Cody Taylor. I think that's what I like about it. The low rumble for the win. I think it's Cody Taylor low rumble for the win. Hang on, let me check one more. Since everybody changed their pictures. All right, let's see this one. Whoa! 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 See, what does that even sound like? Series crackle. It sounds like a I mean, it sounds a little bit like a wet fart. Like a little bit of a red fart right there. It is angry. Yeah, okay, good, Marky Boy. I'm glad you said that. It sounds like a duck's fart. But the vape is even more intense. That's out of control. That's like a 0.2 second drag. That's angry. That is aggressive. That's a fucking hand grenade, bro. Good on you though for going for series crackle. Series crackle. Well, damn hell ass good entries tonight. I think this I guess is like an unofficial entry, but Steve-O, that's out of control for a Rada. This sound, though, I think that's my favorite. I like that. I like the lower pitch, though, of Cody Taylor's. I like the lower pitch. Yeah, it's got to be vapeable, right? He vaped it. Just angry. It sounds like it's like a hard short or something, like wires shorting out. Like there should be sparks coming off of that. Dang. For Artifice, that's a hell of a crackle. Mitch McConnell, still with a question mark next to your name. Mitch, where are our politicians? Let's shift gears just a little bit. Shift gears. But do I have anything this week? Let's see. I'm going to have something this week. Oh, yeah. Did you see this guy? Did you see this guy get this? Okay, this is the craziest video I've ever seen. Maybe not I've ever seen, but there's a guy riding down a road, a dirt road, like it's like a paved dirt road on a scooter, you know, like a standing motorized scooter, something that Tony B would review. Standing motorized scooter type of thing. I don't know if you've seen this video, but the chances of a rabbit kicking you off your scooter are incredibly low, but never zero. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Watch this. Scooter. Yep. Rabbit. Boom.
Kurva anyja, faszát megbassza. Hát mi a fasz?
And he's just annoyed like, damn it happened again.
Hát telébe bassz anyú.
Why does that keep happening? Ha!
Kurva anyja, faszát megbassza.
Why is that so good? I can't believe it happened again. I need to, what? I know. Holy shit. I just want to, I wish I could interview that little rabbit. Hey, what are you thinking? It's like, well, my friends dared me. Just a flying judo kick. The bunny just goes running away. Like, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. We did it. We did it, guys. That rabbit's a legend now in the rabbit community. Took down a scooter. I didn't know rabbits could jump chest height. I didn't know rabbits could jump chest height. And just... I don't know where he is. It sounds... I can't even... What language does that sound like? Accidentally found the perfect spot. Okay, so that's... I mean, come on. That's one of the coolest things I've seen all week. Remember, your chances of a rabbit kicking you off your scooter are incredibly low, but they're not zero. Here's the thing. I need you to tell me if we're getting hoodwinked. I need you to tell me if we're getting hoodwinked because I thought this was the coolest thing I've ever seen. And then I realized, oh man, it's like a paved dirt road. Yeah. Well, I mean, if there's gravel on the road, I mean, it's paved, but there's kind of dirt, I guess. By a field. I guess I mean a paved road. I guess what I mean by a paved dirt road is a paved road. I guess that's what I mean. Now, tell me if I'm getting hoodwinked. This is the only... Look at this. Right? I saw this on Instagram. This cat seems to have a tattoo on its entire forearm. There's literally 2 pictures of this cat that exist. And I thought, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. That's the coolest thing I've seen all week. By a mile. A cat with like that, it looks like it has a tattoo sleeve. And I thought, this is for the vlog. I'm going to share this in the vlog. And then I thought, oh man, this is probably AI. And I hate that I have to like use that lens now on the entire world. But I think this is AI. And that upsets me so much. Because this is the coolest cat I've ever seen. And it upsets me. It does. At first, when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's so cool. And it looks real for a while. Until you kind of see some of these textures. You know, the white fur going into the dark fur. You go, that looks a little bit weird. You look at the ear hair, you're like, that looks a little bit weird. You look at the eyes, you're like, I think that's a little bit weird. But here's the thing. I reverse image searched this image, and all it brings up is the same picture only on social media, only on Instagram. It's like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter X, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter X. They're all sharing this same one exact photo. It's one photo. This is the only photo that exists of this cat. I can't find a news article. I can't find an Instagram video. I can't find a Facebook video. It's just one picture. It's just one picture. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, ah, shit. I think I just got hoodwinked by AI. I'm pretty sure I just got hoodwinked by AI. But I want this to be real. Why can't this be real? And the problem is, like if I click on the Instagram posts, they all call the cat a different name. They all say that the cat's in a different location. They're like, oh, this South Carolina cat named Max. And then another post says, oh, well, this South Dakota cat named Dave. Like, well, what's going on here? This is most likely just AI. He's real and he lives on a bot farm. So it's AI. I know we can't have nice things anymore. I know. Or it's like any other picture. These two pictures are the only pictures that seem to exist anywhere. So those look like real cat eyes? I mean, it looks realish to me. Look at the leaves. Do those leaves look like real leaves? I asked multiple LLMs, do you think this is generated by AI? And they all said, I don't know. They all said, I have no idea. There's no way to actually tell. And I said, okay, what if I reverse image search it? Same image. It's just the same image. Google says it's real, but there's no source. That pattern, that pattern is possible on a cat. Google says it's real, but there's no source. It's all just this same picture of the cat. It looks AI. I'm upset that this is AI. You found a similar one on Reddit from 3 years ago? I don't know how to click that link. Here it is. Oh, shit. That looks similar. Orange cat with a... See, why does that one look more fake to me? Why does that one look more fake? Yeah, see, now this looks really AI. Now it looks really AI. This one looks like slightly more authentic. If this is real, this is the coolest thing I've seen all week. If it's fake, then it's going to be the most disappointing thing I've seen all week. I asked ChatGPT. ChatGPT basically just said, there's no way to know. ChatGPT basically said, hang on, I'll read you what it said. I'd be suspicious of this being AI generated or AI edited at the very least, but I can't establish that with any certainty from just this image alone. The biggest thing that catches my eye, yeah, ChatGPT, you have an eye, catches my eye is the cat's front leg, the tabby pattern on a single limb with an unusually sharp transition into the otherwise completely white coat is biologically possible, and cats absolutely can have highly localized patches like that, but the placement and boundary look unusually convenient. There are also a few other warning signs. Some of the paw-toe geometry looks slightly indistinct. The transition between the striped leg and the white chest has somewhat generated-looking textures, yeah. Background details have that slightly coherent at first glance but vague up-close quality common to generated images. Yeah. What's going on back there? What's the red thing hanging? No idea. What's this upside-down pot? Not sure. That could be AI. On the other hand, the lighting, shadows, the whiskers, the fur, the perspective, and overall autonomy are quite convincing. Anatomy are quite convincing. Autonomy. There's no single obvious AI. This is AI failure. So just on strict visual inspection, I'd put this as a plausible photograph, but suspicious enough that I won't authenticate it from appearance alone. I want this to be real. ChatGPT is such a fence sitter. I know. Okay, well here, I'm going to ask that. It's going to try. ChatGPT. I said, replicate this image as closely as possible just for fun to see if it looks more or less AI. Okay, so whatever. Stupid AI cat getting hoodwinked. Getting hoodwinked to the AI cat. Oh, whoops. That's just the federal government destroying Big Bend National Park. Sorry, I didn't mean to slip that in there. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. That's crazy. Okay. And there's one other thing that is the coolest thing I've seen this week. And this is straight up just the nerdiest thing of all time. I don't know why I'm so fascinated by this, but I want to share it with you. Real gray and white tabby cats from Barbara. Yeah. Here's the last coolest thing I've seen all week. Let's see. Rabbit scooter. We're there. Oh, no. Should I do the grocery store or the big-ass tattoos? Let's do the big-ass tattoos because I'm so wildly impressed by this style of tattoo. Let's skip the grocery store. We'll do the grocery store next week. Big as tattoos. I know there's tattooed people in the chat. I am a tattooed person myself, although I have no real overwhelming desire to get tattooed again. What, Ern? Grim, look at the link I sent. Where did you send me a link? Same cat, but the pattern is different. This new one looks AI enhanced. Oh, okay. This could be real. This could be damn hell ass real. I think this is real. I think this is a real cat. Let's go. Same cat, pattern is different. The new one definitely looks AI enhanced, which is also something else I can't stand. Okay, this is a real cat. Okay, this is the coolest thing I've seen all week. The real cat. Yeah, this one looks so wildly AI enhanced. This one looks like an actual cat. This one looks like... I mean, look at the face. Look at the snout. Look at the muzzle. It looks like completely different. This looks like an actual cat. This is definitely AI. If not completely AI, then definitely AI enhanced. Let's see what ChatGPT did. Yep. There's just no reality anymore. Here's what ChatGPT did. Same cat. It's the same picture. It's literally the same exact cat. Which one's AI? This one was just generated by ChatGPT. Okay, so the cat's real. The cat's real. The cat lives. It's called piebalding. Piebalding? I mean, I remember the band Piebald. Piebalding. Piebalding is a rare genetic condition characterized by the absence of melanocytes in certain areas of the skin and hair, leading to white patches and distinctive white. It is inherited pattern. Piebalding. Piebalding. Do you think that was once a gray cat that turned into a white cat? Piebalding. So it's like rogue, you know? Or like, who's that person in politics? Everybody hates the white hair, stripes. She looks like Rogue. I can't think of her name. She's just a general terrible person. Kristi Noem? No. She ran for president. Doesn't matter. Piebalding. Okay. Well, maybe it was a normal ass cat that just got a little piebalded. It's got a little piebalded. I have to mute this video, but this is, okay, all of that was cool. This is the coolest thing I've seen all week. Tattooing. Stick with me. Tattooing. I have no desire to get tattooed, I don't think, ever again, because it sucks, and it's hurt, and it's painful. And I like getting tattooed, and I like having tattoos. I just don't like getting tattooed, you know? Nobody likes getting tattooed. If you say you like getting tattooed, I don't trust you a little bit. Tulsi Gabbard. Okay, yeah, Tulsi Gabbard. That's the person I was thinking of. Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah. Tulsi Gabbard. Maybe she's piebalding a little bit on the front there. You have one, you want more? This is the coolest tattoo style I have ever seen ever. And I want this style of tattoo more than I have ever wanted a style of tattoo. But this guy, I don't even know where he is. He's probably somewhere impossible to get to. Oh, he's in Montreal. Montreal Classique. Montreal, Canada. Montreal, Canada. That's amazing. But he does over-exaggerated. The only way I can describe it is like over-exaggerated American traditional. Like he would take an American traditional tattoo that would maybe be, you know, baseball sized and thickens it up and makes it huge. Watch this. I want this tattoo style so badly. Look at this guy's back. Okay, that's a leg. What? I've never wanted a tattoo style more than I want to get a giant American traditional piece. I just want to go back to that guy's back. That's so badass. That's so insanely badass. Yeah, giant outline guy. Look at that guy's back. Look at that. That's incredible. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I don't even know how long that would take. You'd have to do a whole session just for the black, probably. and a whole other session for just color. And look at this big dot of red right here. You know what that probably feels like? I don't even want to imagine grinding that much red into your skin. Just tattooing your bone marrow. Pass. This style of tattoo is far and away the coolest style. Sailor Jerry XL, right? It's like Sailor Jerry maxing when you think about it. I wonder how long a session takes. How long did that back piece take? I spelled piece wrong. Piece. Just doesn't hurt to ask. I've never seen cooler tattoos than this. All other tattoos I've ever wanted have just been thrown completely out the window. There was a hot minute there where I'm like, oh, some biomech would be sick. No. It's Sailor Jerry maxing. This is all I ever want to do to my body ever. If I get another tattoo, it's going to be honkin' ass Sailor Jerry style. That's what I'm calling it officially. Yes, all Artifice, all kneecap tattoos, I'm assuming, are the most painful thing that is a painful thing. Look at this guy's Instagram account. What do I have, the world's slowest internet? Wow. Maybe I do. What? Okay. Well, that might prove to be troublesome later on. Look at the big cherries. Look at the... Oh my God, in your bicep? No. And she just sat... No. I couldn't think of a more painful place to put one of those tattoos than on your bicep. Gah. Okay. That's enough tattoos. Let's do something fun. Oh, let's do retro vaping. I'm down. You guys want to do some retro vaps? I would like to. Let's go. GrimmGreen reviews a vape thing that he's never even tried before. Okay, let's we're gonna do some voting. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. If I could find the chat. No, new poll. One, two, three, or the mystery box. There's a poll in the chat, and I am going to hydrate. Oh, I can't right now. Here, I'm going to hydrate. You know what I love about technology? It works so well every time. Trey, Hotspot Josh, Miss Bagpipes, Rice, Hotspot Josh, Paul Cole, Hotspot Josh, Mark, watch my dad, Mark, watch my dad, Mark, watch my dad, Tokugawa, Enoch, and then we got Marky Boy, Artifice. Okay, let's hydrate real quick with, we'll just go old school and, oh, Chirpy. Can barely lift that water bottle right now. Chirpy. I can barely lift the water bottle right now. 1, 2, 3, or the mystery box. We're gonna put on some lo-fi chilled beats to build with. Oh, the mystery box is in the lead. You don't even know what's in there. The mystery box is in the lead. Wild times, you guys. Wild times. I don't remember what's in the mystery box. One of these days, wow, that's sour. Wow, that's sour. Oh, two's pulling ahead. Two's pulling ahead. I don't even know what criteria you would vote on. You know? Just gut vibes. You can't trust the mystery box. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't. Yeah, you're the only one. You voted for number one. You know what? Thank you. You know? Three's too dusty to vote on? That's how you know it's... That's how you know. Oh, number two. Dang. Okay. Hell yeah, number two. Hell yeah, number two. Let's go. What even is this? Who knows? I don't. Now, see, this is true ass retro vaping, dude. This is some true ass retro vaping. I shudder to think what the inside of this actually looks like. I think I've opened it. I think I've cleaned it. Apparently I haven't taken the drip tip off in a hot minute. Oh. Holy shit. Now, this is a single coil RTA, or RDA rather, but also it is a dual coil. Early vape gear didn't make much sense, okay? Early vape gear did not make much sense in any capacity because nobody knew what they were doing. Oh, what up to Germany? What up, Bemby? Bembel? Bembel! Chillin', dude. Do you know what RDA this is? Early vape gear made no sense because here, look, we have this 3-post RDA. Great. You'll love to see it. Who doesn't love an occasional 3-post, you know? He's the world's biggest screwdriver here. This is going to have to be round wire, right? There's no other way to do it. Yep. Round wire. And on one side of the cap, so this clearly has enough space. You could probably throw like a sick dual coil in there, right? But it's really meant to be a single coil. But on one side, I have this hole. And then on the other side, that hole. That's a hole. Yeah, it's tiny. That's what she said. But that's a tiny little hole. And so I guess... it's meant to be a single coil, but you can't ever use the mouth to lung hole because air is just going to obviously get pulled in through this hole. So how is it even possible to use the mouth to lung hole? Someone explain that. And it's going to be round wire time. .24 gauge to the rescue. I'm actually genuinely running out of certain gauges of round wire because of retro vapes and fiddles and we're just going to build a single coil. One single coil in here. We're going to place it, you know, right in front of that big airflow hole. We're going to try to vape this thing. Try to get some crackle, right? And it's going to have to be 2 millimeters, 2.5 millimeters maybe. You think a 2.5's going to fit in there? 2.5 millimeters? Millimetries? I don't know, my chat keeps pausing and stops scrolling. Yeah, the twist mess squared is great. Twist mess 25 I think is my favorite. Twist mess 25. Dion, right? This was a gift. This was a gift from my community. It lights up even. Well, when it's firing something, it lights up. And then it's got crashed TIE Fighter in it. So rad. It's the sands of either Tatooine or Jakku. I'd like to think it's Tatooine because, you know, come on. Yeah, this is probably... We could look and see how old this thing is. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do a 24 gauge single coil 7 wrap. This is going to be like a 0.5, 0.6. One tiny 2.5 millimeter. All right, well, let's try it. Right? No, we want it to go this way. It's happening. It's gonna go in. You know what? No. Just going to be hot knuckle action here for a second. This definitely feels like an RDA with post holes that if I screw this too far down, it's going to just clip those leads right off. God, I love a good round wire. How do you not love a good round wire? You know, I haven't seen the new Spider-Man yet. 1, 2, 3. Dickie. No! It's not the Patriot. It's not the Patriot. I did used to love me the Patriot RDA, though. Oh, man, I used to love that RDA. I need one more Dickie Mo with confidence now. What do they do? What? Because round wire sucks. Round wire's fine. You know, back in my day, Steve-O, all we had was round wire. You'd walk into the vape shop and you'd say, give me 10 feet for $1. And they just had a big spool of round wire in the back. They roll it up and they give you 10 feet for $1. And that's how we vaped. I mean, this is peak retro vaping. That's the most peak retro vaping I've ever seen. Single coil round wire. I could clip these leads a little bit better, but it's kind of like, what's the point? You know? Give me 10 feet for $1. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm glad too that we all exist in the world of Claptons and aliens and stuff like that. But yeah, 0.7. I don't even know how old this RDA is. It's got to be right around the turn of the century, right? It's like, this is a 2013. Why is it giving me temp protection? Why? I don't know what's going on with this. See, now it's reading a 0.3 on this DNA. Let's see. 13. I think 13 is actually a really good guess. Look at that jacked O-ring on the bottom. Have to lubricate that up. Yeah, see, this still is reading a 0.67. This is reading a 0.69. What? I can't explain that discrepancy. Why? Why would one be reading a 0.69 and the other one's reading a 0.35? Which one is correct? Okay, maybe that one was correct, because now it's reading 0.66. And we're obviously going to put this on the leaning tree, because that's what you want on the top of a giant device, is a tiny little RDA. Ah, look at that hot glowing action. Yeah, cotton collapse does happen with round wire. A little bit more frequently, I guess. That's accurate. That's an accurate statement. Here, I got some Mav. You want to put some Mav through this? Fucking Mav through this, dude? You kidding me right now? Okay. Actually, real quick, let me free the dogs. You don't even know. Exactly. What a twist. This is the iGo. I think this is the original iGo W. Yep. Nope, this is just the iGo W. Oh, you know whose video we're going to get to watch? Mother trucking twisted messes.
Just give you a brief introduction of the core we're going to be building today. This is round wire twisted with flat.
Look at young Kent.
What's the
11 years ago. So what is that? 2015? No, that can't be right. Maybe that's just when he did this video. I'm glad this video still exists. 134,000 dudes. 134,000 views. I don't know why I said 140,000 dudes. Dude, Kent, firing on all cylinders. Okay, this one's 12 years ago. The oldest one I can find is 12 years old. What's 12 years ago? iGo W, 12 years ago. Why doesn't it show me the upload date? Oh, November 22nd, 2013. 2013. 2013, dude. We're going to try to get some crackle, you know? Might as well. Mav. Dude, Mav in a round wire. Mav on an iGo W. Yeah, this was uploaded November 22nd, 2013. Which means it is old. Old. Instead of rebuilding iGo Ws, he'd just buy a new one every time. That doesn't wildly surprise me. I guess. And because iGo Ws were like $20 RDAs. Yeah. The O-ring is sad. I'm not sure we're going to be able to even get this cap on, but you know, we'll be able to get it on at least enough to seal it. You know. This side's way too long. It has been whipped. Oh. We got some JMW Juicy right here. It's time to get your skis shined up. Get your skis shined up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move you. Yeah, that bottom O-ring, that's really jacked. I'll be interested to see if we can even push this cap down. I'm gonna wildly lubricate it. Get your skis shined up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move you. Yeah. Juicy fruit is gonna move you. Juicy soul is right to you. Juicy fruit. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I think that's the closest I'm going to get this to capped down. There's a little O-ring gooping out the back a little bit. Bleh. But still going to vape. Still going to vape. I should have had, you know, an era appropriate. No shit. Well, that O-ring is not doing me any favors. It's just gooping out the back a little bit. It's just gooping out the back a little bit, but it seals it up enough for me to take a draw. One big hole in the front is wildly whistly. Yeah, Neil. Oh, whistle. I'm sorry. That is. Look, the flavor's not great. The flavor's not great. The flavor's not great. It's juicy. It's a little bit juicy. It's like essence of juicy happening. The flavor leaves a lot to be desired. The airflow, also, believe it or not, I know you're not going to believe me, it leaves a little bit to be desired. The construction, the overall fit and or finish of it, you know I'm going to say it, leaves a little bit to be desired. But for a 2013 era RDA, I mean, this is arguably one of the first RDAs that ever existed. I think there might have been 2 or maybe that existed before the iGo W, but the iGo W yeah, the iGo W was got to be one of the first. Maybe like the 3rd RDA ever made. But, like, for 2013, it's not bad. It's not bad. If I was a brand new vapor in 2013 and I threw a round wire build in here and was vaping this, I would be impressed. I would be actually impressed. Can't help but notice that Mav isn't giving me any crackle. Mav Cult. You know, the flavor's kind of a little bit okay. The airflow, whack. 3-post deck, whack. O-ring on the bottom, whack. The iGo W is actually your first RDA. You know, I don't... I think the Phoenix. The Phoenix was my first RDA before the iGo W. Before any of the iGo Ws was the Phoenix, because it was taller. Because the first... I wish I could find my Phoenix RDA. There's no way to track this down. No. No. Let's see if it was like... This was like... Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. ECF for the win. I've owned 2 Phoenix atomizers for about a month now. This is 2012. September 10th, 2012. So this is pre-U'd. The Phoenix. No, god damn it. Why does vape underline and link to... That's crazy. That's not a picture of it. That is a picture of it. But I used silica wick. Silica. Anyway, the Phoenix was before. I don't know why I went down such a rabbit hole in that, but I'm very sure the Phoenix RDA was before the iGos. Yeah, well, this was Tim T-Bolt. This was one of the RDAs, you know, along with a few others that started the whole drilling out your airflow. I remember coming down to Southern California with RDAs specifically to get the airflow holes drilled out of them. Specifically for that, because you needed a drill press. I was at home, you know, in Carson City with a little hand drill trying to make a new hole into hardened stainless steel. You had to have a drill press to do it. Yeah, but Hippo, you ever seen that sexy motherfucker? That's an iGo Yeah. I know it's pretty impressive. It honestly tastes like juicy. The rest of the vape is terrible, though. Terrible. Just the worst. Just the worst. Vaping has come a really long way. It feels like, 2013 might as well be caveman vaping. I felt like a caveman vaping in 2013. Because all we had was the iGo. That's all we had. Let me take a real quick bio break, and we're going to come back and do some news. We'll do some mail. We'll do some... Yeah, good on you, Raw Hit. What am I doing? Am I new here? Is this a vlog? Is this a vlog? Here's the thing. There's not a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on right now, but there's not a lot going on right now as it relates to what I do, to what we do, as it relates to vaping or saving flavored vaping or tobacco harm reduction and things like this. There's just not a lot going on. I'd like there to be more going on. You know what news I'd like to be reporting is that, X, Y, and Z liquid bottles have been authorized onto the market by the FDA. I would like to see that 50 new vape shops opened. That's the news that I would love to see, but instead we get junk. I want to talk about Texas. I desperately want to talk about Texas, but the first thing I want to talk about is, look, this is a good thing for smokers, undeniably a good thing for smokers, but it doesn't really do much for us. It doesn't really do much for our industry. It doesn't really do much for nicotine vaping in general. Despite this administration running on a message of saving flavored vaping, so far all we've seen is 3 Bluetooth biometric age verification pods released onto the market and a shit ton of pouches. An actual metric shit ton of pouches. If I didn't know any better, if I didn't know any better, I would assume that his post said, I'll save flavored pouches because that's what's going on. Mountains of pouches. Wings. Wings everywhere. Mountains of pouches literally everywhere, being released constantly. Today, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration authorized the marketing of 4 new nicotine pouch brands. Oh, shit. Imagine that. That's crazy. Pouches. Pouches have been authorized and accepted quicker quicker than nicotine vaping. Listen, again, this is going to be great for smokers. This is great for harm reduction. This is for people who use chewing tobacco, who might use cigarettes, who want to switch to something less harmful. Pouches are there for you. And now we have rich berry pouches, cappuccino pouches, autumn spice pouches. These are On brand. You know the name, you know the brand On? As part of its thorough scientific review, the new tobacco products, the FDA considers the risk and benefits to the U.S. population as a whole, including the benefits to adults who currently use tobacco products and switch to a potentially lower risk product. It's wild that they still say potentially lower risk product, as if there's any comparison between nicotine pouches, which are arguably one of the safest ways to ingest nicotine, and cigarettes. You're telling me that that's only a potentially lower risk product, FDA? No. Why are people so confused? I don't know. Why are people so confused? You sold On pouches back in the day. Gas stations got them. You couldn't compete. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's wildly unfortunate. The FDA's evaluation found these new products contain lower levels of most harmful and potentially harmful constituents when compared to other oral and smokeless tobacco products, many of which were too low to be quantified in the new products. For adults 21 and older, those who use smokeless tobacco or smoke cigarettes, switching completely to FDA-authorized nicotine pouches may reduce exposure to many harmful chemicals found in smokeless tobacco or cigarettes. Yeah, all that's true for vaping too. All that's true for vaping, except you guys won't let us have rich berry legal vapes on the market. You won't let us have cappuccino legal vapes on the market. Good night, Birdman. You won't let us have autumn spice flavored vapes on the market, but pouches everywhere. Pouches. Now, again, don't get me wrong. I like pouches. I use pouches all the time. It's mostly what I used the entire time I was at Lollapalooza. I use pouches. I went through almost a whole damn can of Alp wintergreen pouches. Hi. Whew. But this was part of the agency's new nicotine pouch pilot program, which aims to increase efficiency and streamline the review process of nicotine pouches through the PMTA pathway. Remember when vaping was supposed to get a streamlined pathway through the PMTA process? Remember when Secretary Alex Azar
the FDA
said, oh yeah, we're creating a streamlined pathway for small businesses, for small vape manufacturers to get legally on the market. And then that turned out to be fairy tales, just magical fairy tales. There was never going to be a streamlined PMTA pathway for vapes. There was never going to be bottled e-liquid authorized onto the market. Just because, I only say that because if it was going to happen, probably would have happened before pouches, since this administration promised to save flavored vaping again. Seems like that might would have happened before pouches. But hey, look, I'm not the pouch police. Have you told your story to THR Global yet? I'm just going to throw this out there real quick before we talk about Texas. Real people, real outcomes. Let's give this a little refresh. See what we're at. Still 231 testimonials in 32 countries, 173 cities. Please share your story. Please, please, please share your stories. If you have a story, and I'm assuming you do, if you have a story that goes along the lines of, I smoked cigarettes for XYZ years, and then I found vaping, and then I dual used for a year, and now I've been cigarette free for 8 years. If you have a story that's like that, THR Global wants to know. Please tell THR Global your story. Yep. Colorado is home to a few Zyn facilities. Colorado. Making pouches. So we got to talk about Texas. We have to talk about Texas. This isn't vaping, but this is vaping adjacent because they're going through the same, like a very, very similar thing that nicotine vaping has gone through. Cannabis is wildly illegal in Texas now. It was always wildly illegal, but now it's wildly illegal. If you purchase edibles across a state line and you bring it into Texas, don't. In fact, where's my notes? Let me get my notes out here. Here's the whole timeline of what went down in Texas, because I'm blown away that so many Texans, the majority of the state, wants legalized recreational cannabis, and the lawmakers in Texas have no interest in doing that. Less than no interest in doing that. So if we rewind to December 20th, 2018, the federal farm bill passed. We all remember this. Yeah. Straight to jail. Hemp got removed from the Controlled Substances Act. Hemp is defined as containing no more than 0.3% Delta-9 THC. Hemp. The Farm Bill does not specify any other THC derivatives, only THC-9, the main THC that any weed user, weed smoker, that's what, I feel like I'm writing an article for the Food and Drug Administration. The psychoactive component in marijuana plants, THC, that's Delta-9 THC. This doesn't specify any other compounds that can possibly come from hemp. They just said hemp is now off. The Controlled Substances Act states you can act accordingly, regulate this however you want. Okay, so June 2019, Greg Abbott signs HB 1325 into law legalizing hemp farming. Not legalizing hemp farming. Legalizing hemp farming, yes, but encouraging hemp farming for agriculture in the state of Texas. This was supposed to be, it specifies them now, this was supposed to be a agricultural boom in the state of Texas. HB 1325, legalizing hemp farming, legalizing hemp processing, allowing hemp products under 0.3% to be sold in the state. Signed. Greg Abbott signed it, encouraged it, said, yes, Texas, we're going to be growing some hemp here in Texas. Well, between 2018, 2019, and then fast forward to 2021, hemp evolves. Scientists and chemists figure out that you can get Delta-8 THC from hemp, figures out you can get Delta-10 THC from hemp, figures out you can get THCA from hemp, figures out you can get THCO, THCP. All of these things come from hemp, and all of them are intoxicating. In this time, Texas became the country's largest cannabis market. For a few years, Texas was the biggest hemp market in the country. Yeah, by volume, dry weight. 0.3% by volume, dry weight. Texas has now become, as of 2021, the nation's largest hemp market in the country. So, in October of 2021, the Texas Department of State Health Services, the DSHS, which I can't stand government abbreviations, so annoying. The DSHS tried to ban Delta 8. The industry immediately sued them, and we got years of litigation over this. And in the years of litigation that was going on in Texas, everyone's still selling Delta 8 stuff. Not only is everybody still selling Delta 8 stuff while this lawsuit is happening, the industry is growing. You're getting more Delta 8 stuff. You're getting Delta 8 disposables. You're getting Delta 8 gummies. You're getting Delta 8 pre-rolled joints. And while this litigation was going on, it feels a lot like the vape industry, you know? It feels like while FDA is crafting their regulations, the rest of the industry was just like, yeah, more RDAs, more liquids, more mods, more everything, more RTAs, more liquids, more mods. We're unstoppable. We're just, there's 1,000 liquid brands. What's FDA going to do? Shut us all down? Yeah, they are. And that's exactly what happened in Texas. Everyone just thought, we're good to go now, right? Hemp's legal, Delta 8. There's, industries are popping up. Shops are popping up. Specific shops that just deal with Delta 8 stuff are popping up in Texas. Manufacturers are popping up in Texas. Large scale Delta 8 manufacturing is popping up in Texas over this time where it's all getting litigated. Yeah, gummies, beverages, you get hemp Delta 8 flour. And in this time that it's growing, literally millions and millions and millions of Texans are using hemp-derived THC. It has become a multi-billion-dollar industry in the state of Texas. Yeah, loitering leads to Delta 8. Is that why loitering is illegal? Like, hey, if you're standing around here for too long, you're going to start doing drugs and you need to get out of here. Millions of people are using hemp-derived THC. It became a multi-billion-dollar industry in the state. And now, fast forward to June 22nd, 2025, Greg Abbott, in a confusing turn, vetoes the Delta 8 ban. So he signed the farm bill. He signed the hemp bill into law. Delta 8 went crazy all over the state. Then the Department of Health tried to ban it, and then Greg Abbott went, no, we're not going to ban it. We need to regulate it. He says, don't ban it, regulate it. Abbott vetoes the 2021 ban. 1 month later, lawmakers try to ban it again, and the industry is huge now, so it gets another lawsuit, and there's even more people involved now because the industry has grown so much that consumers are chiming in, manufacturers are chiming in, veteran groups who have now found pain relief through Delta 8 products, they're chiming in. So what does Texas decide to do? What the hell does Texas decide to do? Yeah, there's a ton of weed shops that seem to have popped up overnight here in San Antonio. They're all going to be gone. They're all going to be gone. They're all going to be gone. So, here we are. Fast forward July 2026. The Texas Supreme Court decides that the original ban from 2018 is legitimate and will be enforced, overriding the veto that Greg Abbott did of the 2018 ban. Texas. And then on August 1st, 2026, which was just a few days ago, they are starting to enforce the ban. If you have any THC that is less than 1 gram, you could be facing up to 2 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000 for having weed under 1 gram. Texas basically created and proliferated a giant THC market and then spent the next 7 years trying to undo this giant industry inside their state. In fact, under 1 gram, up to 180 days in jail and a fine of up to $10,000. If you have 4 grams of Keep in mind, this product was legal 2 weeks ago. Stores. 2 weeks ago in Texas, you could walk into a store and buy 4 grams of Delta 8 flower, and it was legal. It was legal. Now, 4 grams in Texas gets you a 3rd-degree felony, 10 years in prison, $10,000 fine. 10 years in prison. 10 years in prison. If you have 400 grams, you can get a life sentence. For weed. For weed, dude. For weed. In fact, in Texas, drunk driving is a lower fine. Drunk driving is a $2,000 fine. Weed is a $10,000 fine. In Texas, if you walked up to a stranger and just punched them in the face, you'd get fined. You could spend a year in prison and you could get fined $4,000. Alternatively, if you were in Texas and you have a joint, that's 2 years in prison and $10,000 fine. If you have 1 gram THC vape cart, a 1 gram THC vape cart. When I got to Chicago for Lollapalooza, I arrived at my hotel, I changed my clothes, I walked 2 blocks down the street into a dispensary and bought a 1 gram THC vape cart that I used all weekend. In Texas, that 1 gram THC cart, sorry, that's a decade in prison. That's a decade in prison. Decade in prison, 10 years in prison for a 1 gram cart. Okay, Texas. Okay, Texas. It's out of control. It's completely out of control. This is one thing I can't verify that I just read on Twitter, but hang on. This guy, Dan Patrick? Who the hell is Dan Patrick? Dan Patrick, Texas. It says this guy, Dan Patrick, Lieutenant Governor of Texas. It says Dan Patrick, Lieutenant Governor of Texas, pushed for a statewide THC ban while at the same time receiving $350,000 from Anheuser-Busch. Weed is killing alcohol sales, and alcohol companies very much dislike this. Alcohol companies like making money, and when something like weed is cutting into your sales, you're going to lobby to get that product banned. Just like if you were, let's say, I don't know, a big tobacco company, and nicotine vaping was suddenly cutting into your profit margins, you would probably do everything you can to get that product banned as well. Not saying that's what's going on, but if the Lieutenant Governor of Texas suddenly rolls out a THC ban after receiving $500,000 from a beer company, you know, isn't that like a little bit fishy? Isn't that a little bit fishy? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that, Vate. Joe Rogan smokes weed on his podcast all the time. Oh, but he's a celebrity. He'll be able to get away with it. There's obviously multiple tiers of justice, and they're not going to go after Joe Rogan for smoking weed in his office. You know what? I don't know. That's a good question, Steve-O. Nope. Let's see. Texas health and safety codes. Possession of fentanyl in Texas is classified under penalty group 1B. Possessing less than 1 gram can lead to a state jail felony charge resulting in 180 days in jail with fines up to $10,000. Same. Fentanyl and cannabis are the same punishment. 2 years in prison, $10,000 fine. Same punishment for two wildly different substances. Wildly different substances. That's out of control. Isn't that wild? That's wild, Steve-O. I agree. What pisses me off the most about all of this is they just did this to themselves. Like Texas signed the, HB 2313 or whatever to encourage hemp production, to encourage hemp processing, to encourage hemp products. I don't know what products Greg Abbott thought that hemp was going to make other than something that messes you up. But they're like, hemp products. We're going to manufacture hemp products. We're going to manufacture hemp in Texas. Oh no, people are using it in a psychoactive way. We can't have that. So let's ban it. Oh, but there's going to be a lawsuit. Okay, well, while that lawsuit's going on, the industry's just going to grow out of control. What a cluster. What a cluster in Texas. Completely ridiculous. Joe Rogan's an asshat? Joe Rogan is controlled opposition. That's what Joe Rogan is. Joe Rogan is controlled opposition. If you want my hottest take. Yeah, they want to put people in jail and they want to make money off of their privately owned state jail facilities. So I guess in conclusion, I'm never going to Texas. Never. Sorry. Can't happen now. Can't happen now. The last time I was in Texas was for a Delta 8 show. It was a Delta 8 trade show was the last time I was in Texas. Delta 8 trade show. Now, sorry. This will cause a massive economical hit to the state. Yep. They were one of the top exporters of hemp too. Yeah. And all that's getting shut down. And, there's interviews with these dudes standing in these huge manufacturing facilities, these multi-million-dollar manufacturing facilities, just kind of standing there going, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. We've got millions of dollars worth of equipment here. This is my whole livelihood. My entire being is in making these THC gummies. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do right now. Certainly not going to listen to the people of Texas who overwhelmingly, hang on, let me verify this. I don't know if this is something you can easily, Texas legislative issues. 55% of the state favors legalization for recreational use. That's according to Wikipedia. 79, according to this, the Texas Cannabis Informed Portal, 79% of Texans support expanding medical cannabis access and yeah, but they never say recreational. It's always medical. This says 62% of registered voters support legal cannabis. I feel like a lot of people in Texas are requesting legal cannabis and nobody's delivering that to them. And that is... yeah. Well, that's like... listen, this isn't going to just turn into a Joe Rogan trashing session, but the man's garbage. He has no principles. Zero principles. Joe Rogan spent years shit-talking billionaires, and now he's got money. He spends all day sucking off Musk and Peter Thiel. Yeah. Imagine having Peter Thiel on your podcast and not wanting to strangle him because he's the Antichrist. He just goes, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. And even when people press him on stuff, like Theo Vaughn was pressing him on stuff, he's like, no, I don't know about that. Just complete mental gymnastics to justify his own existence. It's out of control. It's out of control. Yeah, it's out of control. So, I think that's what I got for news this week, you guys. Let's let's just shift gears, and I think I have a package of one package of mail to open. Yep. I've got a singular package here. This is going to be either, I don't know. You can tell from the tape where it's from. You can tell from the tape where this package is from. Huh? I don't think you know who you're dealing with. It's either going to be... It's... Actually, you know what? I don't know. My guess, you could watch Theo lose all hope in his friend in real time. Yeah. 100%. 100%. Theo Vaughn's the only, he has that like dumb guy act that he does, but I think Theo Vaughn's actually smarter than he lets on. Oh! 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 I like Oxva, man. I like getting stuff from Oxva. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. I'm going to review this. It's the Oxva Next Slim 2. I got his Lim Pro 3. I got some more pods. Great. Next Slim 4 mil. 0.6, 0.3, 4 mil. Dual mesh. Hell yeah, Next Slim 2. And Next Slim 2 Mini. Long-lasting dual mesh double lifespan. Dude, I've been wildly excited for this. Waiting for this. So many people on YouTube. Ask about the Next Slim 2. Okay. It's a similar size. That's nice. It's lightweight. It's actually not that much. It's smaller than a Caliburn G5 Mini. It's smaller than the Caliburn G5 Mini. Dang. Hang on. Let's see what's in the soccer box, Because hashtag soccer box. Oh, those are kind of cool batteries. How do you feel about that honeycomb? That like honeycomb up there? I like that. That other one, the soccer one, is clearly like a pleather leather cover. Pleather leather sticker on here. That's kind of cool. It's kind of nice. It's real, soccer FIFA. It's real soccer FIFA. Will! What up, Will? I agree, Face Meat. I agree. And the Next Slim pods, as you say, fuck like a jackhammer. I like this battery a lot. I like that battery a lot. That's cool. Honeycomb. But wait, what's underneath here? Nothing? This big box? Nothing under here? You're kidding. Oh, okay, I'm breaking it. This box just, it spins open like this. It spins open. It spins. 0.6, 0.8, 1.2. Foldable drinking cup. An iPhone stand. 0.6, 0.8, 1.2. iPhone stand. Collapsible drinking cup. Oxva. Okay. You read that? Decorative only, not for drinking. Good thing I have a collapsible, portable, decorative decorative drinking cup. It's meant to go like on a keychain. You know? Oxva. And it even has like champagne glasses on it. And you're like, okay, I'm going to get this out of here somehow. No, I think it's in there forever. All right, well, I think my portable drinking cup is eternally just a silver disc. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I think I'm going to steal this one because I like it more than the other one. But wait. Next Slim series. Sweet. I better hang on to this literature. Hey, stickers. Let's put this Oxford one on the water bottle. Focus. Oxva, let's hydrate. We got a sticker. We need to hydrate. Because Hippo, because Dalton, bagpipes, Dalton, 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 Dalton. Eric Diaz, and then Navarro. Cheers. Let's go with oh, what up, Pacey? Keep this literature. Oh, these are the instructions for the iPhone stand? Oh, you're really supposed to stick this to the back of your phone? I'm not going to do that. It's got like a sticky thing on the back. Just Pacey, just looking at you. Yeah, it looks like they forgot my big check. Yep, you're supposed to stick this on the bottom of your phone. I don't think I'm going to do that, Oxfa, but appreciate you. Can I use this on a vape? Yep. Amazing. All right, so this is now on the Oxva V Prime. Let me give you a little demonstration here. Oxva V Prime with the Oxva kickstand. So now I don't have to set it down and worry about it. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. It's the V Prime never stands up properly. Wait. Suck it. Suck it. It's a V Prime stand. You didn't know that was going to be the coolest thing in the packages, but it is. It is. Whew, whew, whew. Whew, whew. You love to see it. That's legitimately kind of sick with it. No more bumping your desk and having everything fall over. Boom, kickstand. Aux V Prime kickstand. Put it on display. Kind of looks like a magic trick. Magic sometimes sounds like metal clacking together. Oh, there's like oh no, there's not two settings. There's only one setting. Well, don't be too wildly jealous that I have a kickstand for my Aux V Prime. Just set that down on its kickstand. Okay, well, that was one mail, but that was a good mail. That was a good mail. Now, I have an Aux Next Limb 2 that I can finally put through its paces and put a video review up on YouTube. My YouTube's just been lacking right now, and I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I'm going through a thing. I'm feeling very demotivated. The YouTube has just been vlog replays recently. Maybe like some of my reels end up there. The short form videos end up there. I'm struggling, but you know what? You press on. Ted Scheim, yeah, we should all have some shed time tonight in honor of all of the people in Texas who would end up in prison for what I can get delivered to my door. People say that California is California. Really? I can smoke legal weed. I can have legal weed delivered to my house. That feels a little bit more free, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not trying to cause interstate feuding because that's one of my least favorite things, but it's interesting hearing people from Texas say California. Okay. I mean, for the Texans, we're getting stoned for the Texans tonight. What's going on with YouTube? Anytime you see vape reviewers lately, you can't comment? Ooh, actually, I do not know. I do not know what that's all about. I haven't heard that. Dang, I haven't heard that. They cut the comments lately. I wonder if that's actually like a thing. I haven't noticed it on my channel. This tobacco. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say a damn thing. I'm still able to grow my YouTube though. Like I'm still gaining subscribers. I'm still gaining views. Every time I get on YouTube, it's like, good job. Your channel's delivering. Yeah, I got 22% more views in the last 28 days. YouTube is always gassing me up. It's like, oh, you got 32% more subscribers than the last. I'm like, great. I really want to do I don't know why I'm just talking right now. We're running long and we need to get to a liquid tasting, but I really want to do long form content on YouTube. I'm just having a very hard time feeling motivated to do that because it's the mission, right? But like the propylene glycol video, that took a while to do. That was like weeks of research, and I had to write out a script, and then I had to sit and memorize my script, and then sit and then shoot it and then edit it. And it was kind of an ordeal, and I was very proud of that video because I feel like it's a really informative video and I feel like it could help people out. And that's great, but it also can't possibly ever net GrimmGreen any revenue. You know, once upon a time, your YouTube was just earning money. It was, I have like 2,000 videos that when they get watched, that generates revenue. And then YouTube took away my monetization. So I have like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time. I'm going to stick with YouTube because I love it and I love my channel, but I'm having a hard time with it. And I'm having an even harder time getting this other channel off the ground. My God, I don't even have a free moment to myself to practice editing a new format of video, you know? Anyway, I'm just word vomiting at you right now. What I would like to do is shirts off in the pit, shirts off in the pit, shirts off in the pit, shirts. It's a weird feeling. It's all I can say is it's a weird feeling. It feels like, you know, I've been doing YouTube for a while, man, over a decade. And it kind of feels like if you had any other job, if you were like a data entry person and every day you went to work and you just did data entry and you're like, hey, Bob, how's the kids? And then you're just doing data entry. And then you get a raise and you're like, oh, this is providing me a lifestyle now. I can afford rent just by doing this data entry. That's so great. Oh, and now I can buy a car because I'm doing this data entry. And then after 10 years of doing your job, your boss comes in and goes, we'd like you to still keep doing your job. We're just not going to pay you anymore. And then you go, I suddenly feel a little bit less motivation to do data entry now. If the hard work I'm putting forward isn't going to allow me to provide for my family, you know, it's just a weird thing. Sorry, I'm just word vomiting at you. Let's randomly taste the liquid. You know what I mean? Let's put up a new poll in the chat. Let's put a new poll up in the chat. New poll. Okay. 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 Oh, I don't have any voting music. Get off YouTube. Fuck that platform. Yeah. It's hard to say things like that because it is the most popular platform. Anybody searching for videos, it brings up YouTube. You watch videos on YouTube. It's like, we're not getting rid of YouTube. I love saying fuck YouTube, but it's the biggest platform. And it's ruthless. YouTube is ruthless. And, you know, the Instagram algorithm makes sense to me. I like the Instagram algorithm. I don't like what they've done to the YouTube algorithm at all. Yes, Kick is starting to pick up steam, but Kick sucks. You know? Let's see. I have to pee so bad right now. Or. Okay. Okay, I have to pee so bad. I'll be right back. I promise. No, I'm not going to include that one tonight. We're just going to do these. We'll do that another time. First up, what's that? JMW? Cherry Chimeade? I think it says Cherry Chimeade. Cherry Chimeade. Offset? There's a poll in the chat right now. You can do it. Offset. Ringo. From Kyoku. Ringo. And then lastly, because we've been enjoying the Legio X stuff so much, I have an RY4. Can't even pronounce it. Calamellis. Calamellis. I gotta put some wicks in here real quick. Quick ass wick. I'm gonna use some of this 13 feet because I think I can split this directly in half. That's too much. This just needs to be a quick and dirty wick job. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into crackle. Okay, yeah, JMW. JMW so far with the farthest lead. No, we're not quite there yet. Five, four, three, two, one. Ah! Chimeade. Ringo and Chimeade were really going at it. Just like this. Cherry Chimeade for the win. JM W. JM W. JM Bell. Where the hell ass is Bell? I haven't seen Bell. Yeah, was Jay Logan the big spender on that? Who was the big spender on that? Let's see the... oh, Jay Logan. Yeah. Jay Logan. Was Jay Logan putting Cherry Chimeade over the top? Steve-O, Cody Taylor, Frank. And then down here, yep. And down here, yep. One vote. You know? Oh, Jay Logan was going for the Ringo. Oh, I see. There was a little bit of an oligarch battle going on. A little bit of an oligarch battle going on. All right. Well, we're going to I'm going to try to do some of the hottest dripping action that I can. As soon as I turn my camera on. Cherry Chimeade. I'm expecting... I don't know, I'm expecting cherry, I guess. I'm expecting limeade. I don't know what chimeade is, but I'm into it. I'm down. I don't think I can focus that close. We're going to have to do some farther away dripping action. Okay. Hey, you had breeze tones. Whoa. Dude, 404. Mr. Artifice gift and subs. Hell yeah, dude. That's rad. Thank you for doing that for us. That's awesome. It's one of your favorites? This honestly off the knuckle. It's that's a very... Yeah, there we go. Now we can see it, Oh. Ho! Oh, man. This was just firing. Ready? Ready for it? Sizzly. It's kind of out of control, like... I like it when an RDA fires and it just goes all over the hell. Yeah. Out the tops, out the sides. That's what you're after. All right, Cherry Chimeade. We're tasting this in a Steam Crave. This is the Steam Crave Aromomizer Supreme V4 RDTA. Just happens to be in RDA mode because I like it and in RDA mode. I like it. All right. Cherry Chimeade. Cheers. Shout out JMW. 0.13, 62 watts. Let's have a pull. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe with a little bit more wattage, I can get some more crackle. All right. So far, so good. Okay. Let me sit with this. Let me vape it for a second. Let me vape it for one hot second. We'll see if that loops it. I'm going to mute my microphone. I timed that pretty damn well. Cherry Chimeade, bro. Does anybody remember Otter Pops? Does anybody remember Otter Pops? Or am I the only kid who had a Otter Pops? Yes. Otter Pops. This tastes to me like some sort of cherry lime Otter Pop. Some sort of cherry lime Otter Pop. Who's Dustifolk? Dustifolk. Oh, dude, you guys are gifting subs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, Dustifolk. That's awesome. Thank you for doing that. That's rad. That's rad. Remember, they're in my freezer right now. Okay, good. Hopefully everybody remembers Otter Pops. There wasn't a cherry, though. Wait, no, that's a shopping link. There wasn't a cherry Otter Pop, I don't think. They were strawberry. Yeah, strawberry, lime, orange grape, raspberry. The first toot on this, I thought, oh, that's a cherry lime Otter Pop. And then I thought in my head, I don't think a cherry lime Otter Pop exists. 100% fruit juice Otter Pops? Boring. Give me red dye 40. Give me red dye 40. Oh, Otter Pops. This reminds me of a... How is it... How did you... Steve-O. Yes, Otter Pops. How did you do a good cherry? How did you do... Adam Guts. You're gifting subs, bro? That's so rad. Dude, thank you, Adam. Thank you for gifting up them subs. Hell yeah. It's sorcery, witchcraft, alchemy, something like that. It's a good cherry. I don't know how but it's a good cherry. And it's more predominantly cherry than it is like a limeade. There is like a limeade component to it. I think that's what chimeade means. Isn't that like a limeade? It's like a cherry limeade otter pop. Cherry limeade otter pop. Cherries can be much better if you throw enough citrus at it. Oh, see, you're giving away trade secrets here, Steve-O. You probably shouldn't do that. It's a good cherry. It's like a bright, just juicy cherry limeade. And it's not a beverage. It's an otter pop. It's not a beverage. It's an otter pop. Silk Pump! Dude, what the hell? That's so rad. Dude, yo Martin. Unsolicited deck pics is here. Shit. I need everyone to send me deck pics. I don't know why that's so funny. Dude, this is a summer banger of a flavor. I should not have done my top 5 favorite summer flavors because I just had 2 summer flavors that I think are banging. Cherry Chimeade is summer. It's a popsicle. It's a popsicle. It's an otter pop. It's a cherry lime otter pop. It's delicious. Kibotron's here. Kibotron, here, let me get you up to speed. This is JMW's Cherry Chimeade, and I just tasted it, and it tastes exactly like an otter pop that doesn't exist. It tastes exactly like a cherry lime otter pop, except no cherry lime otter pops ever existed. So figure that one out. Timeline shifting. Dude, this is good. Good. This is good. You specifically sent me 3 summer bangers. This is a summer banger. This is a summer banger. Juicy is a summer banger. This is a summer banger. Dude, cherry limeade. It's like a perfect cherry limeade. Steve-O. I mean, sir, good sir. Dude, cherry limeade for the win. Part of me, a small part of me, Steve-O, a very small part of me wishes that the cherry chimeade had a whisper of like WS-23 in it. Not dirtle. A whisper, like just a little of cooling in it. I think that would be bomb. I think that would be bomb. I like it without the cooling. I just want to say I like it without the cooling. But damn it, this with a little bit of cooling, it's already off the charts. This is so good, dude. This is like the second good cherry I've ever had. Beecher and Steve-O, and that's it. These are the 2 good cherries on the market. Trust me. Trust me. Dude. Steve-O, thank you. Seriously, thank you for this. Oh, Sully's. Sully's. What am I thinking? Sully's. Okay, Beecher, Sully's, and JMW have the only 3 good cherry flavors. I kind of want this with a little bit of cooling in it, though. I'd at least like to try it. I'd at least like to try it. Damn hell-ass good, Steve-O. Thank you for that. Damn hell-ass good. I had a cherry bear claw that was good recently, but that's about it for cherry flavors. Coil Turds, cherry cookie or something was good. Sully's is obviously delicious. And the cherry chimeade. Yeah, the cherry lime Ricky, the Sully's. Sully's. Frank, you knew? You know me pretty well, Frank. That's right up my alley. That's right up what I wanted. Yeah, black cherry sour apple. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll give it to black cherry sour apple. But I definitely get a lot more sour apple than I do black cherry. Maybe we need to have like some sort of cherry off, you know? Cherry chime head. I could see completely falling for that liquid. Completely. I could see that easily dipping into an ADV situation. You could go on that all day. That's how I felt about Sully's when I got it. I thought I can bang on this all day. Easily. It's so refreshing. It's so refreshing and sweet and delicious. Damn it, Steve-O. Well done. Well done. I mean, really well done. Really well done. All right. Well, let me take a quick look at the notes, see where we're at with this here live stream. How we running on time? We're good. We're good. So we might end up not even running long. But you know what that brings us to, right? You know what that brings us to? The best segment of the vlog. Oh, you want to hear what James Talrico has to say about Texas?
And a lot of research shows that THC, cannabis, these products are safer and less addictive than beer or tobacco.
Let's see, Ern, what you got for me? Oh, yuck. Oh, God damn it, it's good to hear from Dwayne. What did he send me?
Why do you hate the Jews?
They did 9/11.
God damn it. Dwayne, it's good to hear from Yuck. You know, it's good to hear from Yuck. Oh, fucking Dwayne. Ern, loading me up. What? Okay. This is STOLNofficial. 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 Stolen? Stolen. Oh. Stole. It's not stolnofficial. It's stolen. Stolen time. He's taking your thing. He's taking your thing. Stolen. xSTOLNx. What is he, straight edge? Is he straight edge? You can kind of imagine what this is going to sound like, I think. Trauma dumping, but the chorus goes hard. Stolen. Stolen. Let's tuck in for no comments. Okay, hang on. 46 followers? Ern, you are finding these. He says streaming now on Spotify, but there's no Spotify link in his little link tree here. I bet you this is it. Yeah. He's got another. People need to get their act together with their links. What is this having 10 links? And then one of the links is another list of links. That's whatever. Stolen. He's got more monthly listeners on Spotify than he does on followers on Instagram. He's got 80 monthly listeners on Spotify, 46 followers on Instagram. Let's go, Ern. You've struck gold here. I have a feeling you've struck gold. He's wearing a razor blade around his neck. You know what that means? That means he's hard ass. He's tough. Fight you.
I'm sorry for last night. I think I threw up outside. Woke up cold on the floor. Blanked out, can't remember why. I'm sorry for last night. I think I threw up outside. Woke up cold on the floor.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Here's
Blanked out, can't remember why. I'm sorry for last night.
you know, I think he means well, you know. Let's go. Yeah, it's you want to beat him up? Yeah. It's kind of really stock pop punk sounding stuff. He has one very particular note that he likes to sing. It's this one.
I think I threw up outside. Woke up cold
He
on the floor. Blanked out, can't remember why.
he sings pop punk like Darth Ominous raps. Yeah, I don't want to buy him a beer either. You know, and it's unfortunate. He seems like a nice guy. Look at him. You know? Seems like a nice enough dude. He'd definitely be allowed, like, if he dipped into the yo-yo, we'd be like, oh, yeah, cool, bro. We're cool with you.
I think I threw up outside.
I think about that night. I think I dip up that night. I think I dip that night. I think I think about. He's trying. He's trying. You know, he's trying. And it's not, honestly, the worst thing you've ever heard. It's just boring. It's just boring, and it's not catchy, and it's not... As soon as I click off of this, in 5 minutes, none of us are going to be able to sing that melody. None of us will be able to sing that melody. But you know what we all do remember? Forced to embrace everything stolen. That's catchy. That's something that's going to get stuck in your head. That's a little bit of an earworm. This is mid. It's wildly stock. Plus, Yep. It's better than a lot that we've heard. You're absolutely correct about that. You're absolutely correct about that, Dee Dee. We know he vomits when he drinks, so keep an eye on that. Yeah, he's literally wrote a song about it.
Kelly's good.
Damn. He just, ha, that note. Ha, be Plus, doesn't he look like your uncle that buys you drugs?
I'm sorry for last night. I think I threw up outside. Woke up cold on the floor.
Thanks, Ern. Yeah, he's trying. You know what, Stolen? Just keep doing the damn thing. Just keep doing your damn thing, you know? Yeah, there are a lot of people that would fuck with that. It sounds like he heard like the newest 2 Blink-182 albums and was like, actually, these are the best albums, you know? You know when Blink-182 made that shift, like shortly after California came out? And you're like, okay, Blink-182, okay. Okay. Those were his favorite albums. Those were his favorite albums. Oh, Earn. Oh, no. Oh, no. 5,000 followers. Claude Mar. Your unemployed uncle that still lives with your grandma. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly who he is. Smells like weed. You know, gives you 2 for flinching, even though he's like 50 and you're 10. This person, though, I think we know what to expect. That's the Santa Monica Pier. 5,000 followers. Let's check the old link tree here. Okay. Yeah, let's apply these coupons. Great. Apple Music, SoundCloud, Spotify. Take me to your 289 monthly listeners. 289 monthly listeners. That's not, you know, I don't think I would blow my nose at that. If I started a band and I had 280 monthly listeners, that'd be sick. But iCloud, what is this shit called? iCloudbbybliss. 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 Claude. Okay, Claude. Oh man, this is going to be punishing, isn't it? No. Hell no. No. This Flitz. This sounds like 5 browsers open playing different music. Yes, that's the most accurate. That's good. Yeah, that's a hard no. This is going to be a 0 out of 10. Would not. Does Vape follow this band? I heard that. And that's the song she has here? Only positive comments? Okay, that's not a song even. Yeah, I don't even really want that associated with my channel right now. Cloudbbybliss. This looks like it could be good. Earn. This looks like it could be good. Revenant Curse. This looks like this could be good. 1,700 followers. Again, I'll say it again. That's nothing to blow your nose at. In fact, please don't. Yeah, not 1 ounce talent. That's, it doesn't necessarily even require so much talent, but it just a little bit of skill. Like, so many people would benefit from a singing lesson. Revenant. Oh, look at this guy. He's got the goat head and everything. The goat head pentagram. How do they describe themselves? Treasure Coast, Florida blackened melodic death metal band. Blackened melodic death metal? Okay. Fuck yes, you guys kick ass. This was a killer video. I'm definitely giving you a follow. You guys are killing it. Sounds killer. Fire emojis. Let me interview for my website. Revenant Curse. Let's try another one. I had high hopes. You tricked me. I had high hopes. Did they turn his mic on? I think what I dislike about it is his vocals are bad. Just to clarify, blackened melodic death metal. Blackened melodic death metal. Okay. Okay. Blackened melodic death metal band. I'm not anti this. I'm not against this. Here's the thing. I'm not against this. Like Corporate Jason said, it's the facial hair that I think upsets me more than anything else. Their logo's bad, and his vocals are not sustainable because he's clearly just throat growling, and he's going to end up like Glenn Benton, and he's going to end up like Chris Barnes, and he's going to end up like Corey Taylor, and he's going to end up like the Avenged Sevenfold guy. What's his name? Zachy Vengeance or whatever. He's going to end up like that guy. If you don't do death metal and black metal vocals properly, all you're doing is bad things to your throat. M Shadows. Yeah, that's his name. M Shadows. And he did metal vocals wrong for so many years. Corey Taylor did the same thing, that now they can't really do them. They've ruined their voices. They've ruined their throats. Here's the thing. Shit. Sneeko needs to go out. Sneeko needs to go out. Can I take one real quick BRB and let Sneeko go out and pee? I promise I will be right back. I think the fake GTA hold music is better than a lot of what we've heard tonight. Sorry, Revenant Curse. Let's pick one more from the Copernicus. You really liked this guy. You really liked this guy. Not pigeons right now. This guy. Okay. Okay, so this is called Spoiler Alert, Everyone Dies. Spoiler Alert, Everyone Dies. Sneeko. They just had to pee. But then they're going to beg me for the rest of the stream to end the stream. It's just the thing that's going to happen. It's just the thing that's going to happen. Spoiler alert, everyone dies. Sun spoiler. Andreas Emanuel, reek out now. Sun spoiler. Okay, so sun spoiler. Every link is just more links. I don't know. I mean, he's in front of an Arby's, so that goes pretty hard. Let's see, Sun Spoiler. Let's see. Sun Spoiler, everyone. Let's see the comments. Skullheart fire. Okay, baseballs. Mr. Hollywood himself. Fire. I'm here for this. Oh, I love this. I want those sunglasses. Incredible. Okay, either all these people have terrible taste, or that's the shot you're after. I'm going dry. Yep. You know, I also don't hate it. Okay, now I might. Here's the thing. It's not great. His vocals are not good. I don't want to sound sewed like a jerk. But here's the thing. Not everything is for everybody, okay? Not everybody gets to be a singer. You have to work at it. You have to practice. You have to take lessons. You have to practice. You have to sing in key and in tune. So not everything's for everybody. Can you even remember a melody from this song? Nothing. It's so wildly forgettable. So wildly forgettable. Check out the other songs I sent from him. Okay, here we go. This seems completely different, but okay. Is he saying I feel like reek? If this was a little more tongue-in-cheek, I could see it. But I think if you're taking yourself seriously doing this, then that's aura loss. You know? That's aura loss. If if diarrhea lettuce was a music, don't you feel like that's a little bit harsh? I don't think this guy's in any danger of like breaking out. Even right now, you can't remember that song. It's not the worst. Punk has many facets, I suppose. It does. You know, it does. But it does. You know what? You're right. It does. Punk is a very divisive musical genre, I suppose. And sometimes punk bands, you know, I want to listen to a punk band that sounds bad on purpose. It's like the reason when I go through like a phase of listening to just underproduced black metal, it's because that's what I'm craving. You know, I want that underproduced sound. You know, I want the drums to ring a little bit, and I want the guitars to sound a little bit bad, and I want it to sound like it was recorded at the end of a hallway or a tunnel or something. That's deliberate. Like I seek that out because I like it, even though it's objectively like irritating and not great. This is irritating and not great, but not in like a good way. You know, I don't know if that makes any sense. But there's some bands that I listen to that sound raw and raggedy on purpose, and that's why I like them. There's a bigger chance of him breaking in. He just breaks into your house with a flying V guitar and sings out of tune for you. This is the same guy? He really changed his style quickly. Let's do some more. And then it's like a completely different. What's the story that's going on here? He gets kicked out of a bar. Random woman walks up next to him and is like, hey, you look like trouble. And then her friend's like, no, don't hang out with that guy that can't sing and got kicked out of a bar. Oh, you couldn't even see that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Pick a style, please. No. Nope. Yeah, it's like exactly the vocal production. It's like, how much compression and echo, or how much compression and, how much compression and echo did you want on your vocals? All. I want it to sound not human. Perfect. Perfect. I don't know. Maybe people should stop encouraging him. It seems like he is just using the shotgun approach. Sometimes it's like weird shoegazy stuff. And then sometimes he's wearing a mesh shirt in front of a Moog. And it's like, you don't even know what's happening there. That's like peak. He just looks like Corey Feldman. This is Feldman core. This is Feldman core. That's what it is. I've just decided. Sun Spoiler is Feldman core to the bone. No way around it. Thank you so much, Ern, for those Ernst Garum bands. You know, appreciate you. Oh, we got more to choose from. There's no shortage. Yeah, consider throwing on some leg warmers and wrecking a bar. Yeah. No, you don't want to do that. Not to Sun Spoiler. And now you can't tell me you remember the Stolen melody, that punk band at the beginning. There's not a chance. There's not a chance. Or Cloud by Bliss or Revenant Curse. There's not a Revenant Curse song stuck in your head. Forced to Embrace is still stuck in my head. Spoiler, everyone dies. Well, thanks, Ern. Appreciate ya. Rounding out the vlog. Take the dogs out, Neil. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to take a quick look and make sure I didn't forget anything. Oh my God, look how cute the dogs are being. They're laying on the bed together. I mean. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Happy vlog day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming out every Thursday. This is the stream. You know, this is the show. This is the thing I love. And we goof off and we have so much fun doing it. But hey, I appreciate you. That's right. Suffer long, do crime. Oh, birthdays. That's a good call, birthdays. God, we got to put birthdays a little bit higher up instead of at the very, very end. I can't continuously forget birthdays. Unbelievable. Look Let's just sing happy birthday real quick to the birthday people. Birthdays. Birthdays. I got Georgia Boy, Miss Bagpipes. I got Linda. I got Grandma Green. Are there any birthdays? Any other birthday friends out there? I heard it was Dickie Mo's birthday and Michelle Lynn as well. I'm writing them down just preemptively because I know people are going to say it. Anyway, check your battery wraps. Hug a friend. It's Ern's birthday. Ern Copernicus. I don't know what was going on with that dysentery. I genuinely do not know. I would like to hear your cracklegasms. I would like to. It's not Ern's. Get out of here. It's not Ern's birthday. Ben, let's all sing happy birthday, please, to the birthday people. Happy birthday to you. Oh, really, J. Logan? Happy birthday to them. Happy birthday, dear Georgia Boy. Also Linda. Also Grandma Green. And maybe Dickie Mo. But definitely J. Logan. And also Siege Fit. Happy birthday to you. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. You know what to do. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. You know what to do. Skip around the...
Skip around the fucking room. 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 Skip around the fucking room.
High quality. That's some high quality entertainment right there, let me tell you. All right. Well, happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday, birthday people. Linda, Grandma Green, possibly Dickie Mo, possibly Ern, definitely J. Logan, and definitely Georgia Boy. Now singing like blackened melodic death metal. Skip around the room. I can never do like black metal vocals, like I can do low vocals, but I haven't done them in a really long time. I should probably practice. And then maybe we'll start a death metal band. Maybe we'll start a Floridian melodic blackened death metal band. Maybe not. Maybe we'll have a better name than that. Anyone heard from Mitch McConnell lately? Oh my God, I forgot. Oh. All right, well, here at the very end, due process, you guys. Wildly important. Privacy, due process, bodily autonomy. These are the things that matter in life. Also, maybe figuring out where Mitch McConnell is. But hey, you guys, thank you. Appreciate you. Super fun vlog. Super fun Thursday. Really good beer. I mean, I had a great time tonight. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you. Be excellent to each other. Oh, you did have a 20-minute phone call with Mitch? A lot of people have been doing that. So yeah, exactly, Ben. Do crime, do loitering, don't be a dick, be excellent. Remember, vaping is going to save literal billions of lives. Billions with a B, lives. Billions with a B. You are in Kentucky, call your representative with a Ouija board? That's really funny. Space Turtle, did you invent that? That's funny. That's hilarious. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate you. Have a great afternoon. Have a great evening. We're going to jump in the hangs with the yo-yo. I'm going to get this cleaned up. I got work to do tonight. I got to pack up boosh boxes tonight. Deflock your town. Yes, JP Dooms, deflock your town. And also, you know, there's a company replacing Flock, right? They're taking down Flock cameras and putting up Axion cameras that are worse. You should look into that. That's unfortunate. What a time to be alive, you guys. Happy Thursday. Let's say goodbye. I apparently don't know how to end a vlog. Be excellent to each other. Go loiter everywhere you can. Do some crime if you can. Take down some flock cameras if you can. And I'll see you next week, you guys. Peace out. Big love. Be excellent to each other. Let's end this vlog with Yak. He believes he can fly. So we can believe in ourselves for at least the rest of the afternoon. Probably into the weekend, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Appreciate it. Thank you, Seamus. Thank you, Compassionate Cucumbers. Steve-O, Ben, you guys rule. Glad to see you back, Rainbow. Glad to see you back. JP Dooms, Cody Taylor, Dickie Mo, happy birthday. Dysentery, appreciate you guys. Kibotron, peace out. Have a great night, and don't forget...
I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky any time of year. Dun 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 dun. I believe I can fly.